Cofagrigus. Grave robbers who mistake them for real coffins and get too close end up trapped inside their bodies. Hello YouTube, this is Chriz Maniac, your friendly neighborhood maniac, bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is against Christoph. It's an OU battle, and I say OU with the quotations at the sides because this isn't really your standard OU battle. We brought a whole bunch of random Pokemon, like, for example, Christoph brought a Jinx and a Primate, which is hilarious, and I have brought a Kecleon and a whole bunch of UU Pokemon, so this should be really fun. Like, this is more like a mixed tier match more than anything, more than OU. Anyways, this is my team that revolves around Mega Mawile. All the Pokemon in it are just to weaken the other Pokemon, the other opponent's team, so that my Mega Mawile can sweep with Sucker Punch, Iron Head, clear off all that kinds of stuff. Anyways, let's start the match. So he leads off with Klefki, and I lead off with Charlie, my Kecleon, and I have my I have my Kecleon right here just to knock off his Light Clay because I want to really like lessen the duration of the turns of his Reflect and Light Screen, because Light Screen and Reflect are really annoying because you can't really hit the other Pokemon in the other team hard. And anyway, so I go for the Stealth Rocks right here. And how the heck is like a chameleon thing says up Stealth Rocks? That's really weird. But I'm not complaining. That's actually my Poke-Tutor move, my Pokebank Kecleon. Anyways, I bring in my Cofagrigus just to wall this thing, just to deal residual damage, hoping that he doesn't have sub to block my Will-O-Wisp. But he switches out right there, in comes his own Cofagrigus, but however, on his switch, I get paralyzed, so that kind of sucks. And a burn on this other Cofagrigus would be nice just for some residual damage, but I don't really mind that because it's not really that much of a pivotal move. This is more of a special attacker than a physical attacker, so Will-O-Wisp won't really cripple it. Anyways, I go into Umbreon just to see what he does. I'm expecting a Shadow Ball or something, but he actually goes for the Calm Mind, so I'm like, okay, this is a boosting Cofagrigus. I could just bring in my my Porygon Z and then trick it, because that's another one of my Pokemon, and it has actually the move Trick, and I have Shadow Ball, and I have Choice Scarf in the sky. So I resist the Shadow Ball, I trick him with Choice Scarf, and now this Cofagrigus is pretty much crippled for the entire match, because like Choice Scarf with Cofagrigus won't really do much because Cofagrigus is really slow, and a Choice Scarf even won't make it that fast. Anyways, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp on my switch, and I was expecting that, so I actually get the Synchronize off on his Cofagrigus. I actually get a burnt now, and that's really ironic because I didn't hit my own burn with my own Cofagrigus, but he hits himself with this burn. That's hilarious. Anyways, I don't really mind the burn on my Umbreon either because I have Heal Bell on my Umbreon, so that's another Pokebank tutor move. So yeah, I have Pokebank Pokemon all over the place in this battle. Anyways, I Heal Bell, and all my paralysis is gone from my Cofagrigus, and my burn is gone from my Umbreon. So my Pokemon are all healthy. I'm in a good position right now, and I can just protect, see what this Thundercrow does. So he goes for a Sludge Wave right here. I don't really mind that. I'm not really scared of that. I'm an Umbreon. I'm a special wall, so I would hardly take any damage from that. But knowing that he'd go for another Sludge Wave, I go to Charlie just to resist that, because Charlie has the ability. What was it called again? I forgot what it was called. Color Change. There you go. And whatever move or type that your opponent like attacks you with, you turn into that into that type. For example, he Scalded me. That's Water type move, and I turn into Water type. So I resist that move next turn. Anyways, he burns me, which is unfortunate. I don't really mind that because I have, of course, Heal Ball and Umbreon. I just knock off whatever comes in, and he actually brings in his Cofagrigus, and I knock off his Choice Scarf. So that was a very good play by Christoph, because now this Cofagrigus is back in business. He could go back to his calm mining shenanigans, but then again, this Cofagrigus is looking pretty weak right now because it's at half health, it's burned, and I can just finish it off later on, and I can Foul Play to death with my Kecleon because I have Foul Play too in this guy. Anyways, in comes the wise one, his Dragonite, and actually go for a Foul Play right here, and that does a pretty good chunk of damage to some Dragonite because it's a crit. If it wasn't a crit, I would probably do anything to this thing. I would expect more damage, more Foul Play damage than Dragonite, because that Dragonite tends to have max attack, but does burn factor into a critical hit? I'm not. I mean, into a Foul Play. I'm not sure. Anyways, I intimidate his Dragonite on the switch, and that is great because now I can just take his next Earthquake next turn, break his sub, and then I can hit him up with a play rough, and that's my plan right here. So Yuki Mega Evolves into this Mega Mawile, and he goes for the Dragon Dance right here, putting himself back in a neutral attack, and +1 speed. I don't really mind that, I'm not really scared of that, because I have intimidated him earlier last turn. So I Iron Head his what's his face? His substitute, his plushie toy, and that goes away. He Earthquakes me, and that's not enough to take my Yuki, my Mawile out, and I Iron Headed him again, and I will be enough to take his Dragonite out. So down goes one of the biggest threats in this guy's team, his Dragonite. So in comes his Primeape, and I don't want to take a Primate's close combat because from this range of HP, I'm not sure if I can live one. Anyways, he goes for close combat, just as I expected, and I could bring an Akhenaten, and then I could just resist that close combat. I won't get affected by it, and then I could just burn anything that comes in, basically. And that thing that will get burnt is his Klefki, but it's not burnt because I actually Shadow Ball on the switch. I actually got a crit right there. That was very lucky of me, and I really needed that crit in that Klefki because this Klefki is gonna keep being annoying and setting up screens. Anyways, I Will-O-Wisp his incoming Klefki, and yeah, it's burnt now. It has residual damage on it. That's great. I can just wear this down continually and possibly probably take it out later on. Anyways, I bring Noir, expecting him to Thunder Wave me or something. So I can Thunder Wave him back, but he goes for the Reflect right there, and yeah, I could just wall this Klefki if he chooses to stay in, and I could just heal a Bell off his Thunder Wave, so I don't really mind his Thunder Waves right now, and my Umbreon won't really mind that Thunder Wave because I can just heal Bell it off, I can synchronize it to him, but he's burnt actually, so that won't affect him. I can 2 statuses and 1 Pokemon, that'll be OP. But anyways, my Paralysis is healed, Charlie's burnt is healed too, my Kecleon, so that is great, and my Umbreon is doing a lot of magic type stuff right now, and that is awesome for my team because my team really appreciates the removal of status. Anyways, down goes Klefki to the burn, and go away Klefki. I hate Klefki because they're really annoying in most battles, and it's awesome that he is not the Swagger and Paralysis set because that is like unbeatable. That is so damn annoying, that set, and I hope Smogon bans that moveset eventually. Anyways, this Jinx right here, I was expecting it to go for the Calm Mind or Sweet Kiss or something, but it actually goes for the Focus Blast. It hits my Mawile, takes her out, and that sucks because my Mawile would have Sucker Punched it that next turn. Anyways, so bring in my Gengar now because I could have free switch on him, and I could just Sludge Bomb whatever comes in, or go for a sub. And this is actually another one of my Pokemon, my Pain Split Gengar. And it's really good for dealing with Chansey or Blissey because I can just Pain Split it when I'm at like 1 HP. Anyways, I go for the Shadow Ball, which is boosted by Life Orb, and all this HP going down from me would actually benefit me because I could Pain Split my HP back from his healthy Pokemon, and this is what I'm planning to do to his Tentacruel. So I Shadow Ball that Tentacruel. I deal like, I don't know, like 20% to that thing, because that thing is presumably his special wall. He gets one for a Scald, and this starts like a dance to my Gengar and his Tentacruel, just me subbing and him scalding. So for the next 4 turns, I'm just gonna sub away, or rather 2 turns. So I'm just gonna sub away, and I'm not gonna really do much to this Tentacruel. He's just gonna keep I'm going for the Scald. So at now I'm at like red health. I'm at very low health. I'm at HP, so this is the perfect time for me to start Pain Splitting. So I go for Pain Split, give me that HP back, Tentacruel, and I get back all the way to 53 HP, and that's awesome. He actually goes for a Scald right here, and he gets the burn, and that sucks. I would have been able to live that and possibly knock them out with a Sludge Bomb, but that's unfortunate. I don't really I got taken out earlier right there. I got a premature KO. Anyways, did I say Sludge Bomb earlier? I said I meant Shadow Ball. I would take him out with Shadow Ball. Anyways, he tends to be faster than my what's it called? Porygon Z, which is really strange. Because my Porygon Z is at max speed, but then again I'm modest and I have perfect IVs because it's from White too. But whatever. Anyways, he goes for a Psychic with Psycho Girl, and hoping to take 1 Psychic, but yeah, that Jinx hits me pretty hard. So I bring in Charlie right here, and I know I can Foul Play it and possibly take it out because it's a super effective move against that Jinx. And he brings in his Primeape right here, just so he can resist that. But actually, I go for the Recover, and I was thinking that he would switch out from the threat of Foul Play, so that's what I actually do. And now I am at healthy amount of HP with my what's it called? With my Primeape. I mean, with my Kecleon. So he goes for the U-turn right there, actually protecting my switch, and he goes back into his Jinx because that's his last 2 Pokemon that are left in his team. And he can hit me hard with Psycho Girl, because I am a physical wall, not a special wall. But the stealth rocks on my side of the field are really doing a number of damage to that Jinx, and that's awesome because I really need that Jinx to go down. Anyways, I switch out right there. I can't really take much from Jinx because especially if she goes for a Shadow Ball. But he goes for the Psychic right there, and that doesn't really do much to me except I get the special defense drop, but I can do the Psychic type at the same time, so I can resist his next Psychic. But I'm afraid that he will go for a Shadow Ball next turn. But he actually goes for a Psychic again. Maybe he's like Choice Specs or something because that actually does so much damage to me. But I can go for a Foul Play over here. Charlie doing some work, knocks out that Jinx, and down goes the Jinx. And yeah, this is something that you wouldn't see every day in an OU battle because this is also an NU battle. It's like freaking Plexion and Jinx. Anyways, in comes his last NU Pokemon, and I actually just sag off my Plexion over here, just seeing what he would lock himself into. So right here, the start of the show comes in. In comes my Cofagrius. Climb in your coffin, Primate, because you can't really do much to me with your poison jab, even though you poisoned me. And I can just Shadow Ball this Primate down to oblivion, and it'll get taken out eventually. So I go for my first Shadow Ball right here, bringing it down slowly to death, to the depths of hell, and into this coffin, into this golden coffin. And it can't really do much because it's locked into a poison jab with presumably a Choice Scarf or a Choice Band, I'm not sure. So I go for my last Shadow Ball, and that is enough to take his Primate out. And that will be the match versus Christoph. So that's a very close, fun match versus Christoph because we brought a whole bunch of weird, unusual Pokemon in that. And I love seeing unusual Pokemon in OU because they need to be used more. Like, it's really boring seeing Landorus and like Tyranitar all the time and stuff. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you folks next time.